Let's begin today. Hello everyone, FFXVI here, and welcome to more Final Fantasy 16, as it shows here. I am glad to be here, Alright, we've been, oh, right, I always forget about this. Jeez. Blows out really badly. Let's continue on from where we last left off. New item is available for redemption, but I really don't know what that means. Last time we lost it, unfortunately. Should be able to master this soon. Yeah, we lost it. A new time skip happened 5 years into the future after that, and
Sid. Staying on this time?
now we are Sid. Yeah. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. It was a sad thing. We also got to know Vivian, and that meant that we were able to see what people thought about each other, as well as the history of Ballistea. Which, you know, very interesting. As always, Torgal's the best boy, so yeah, that's just facts. And yeah, so let's get back into it. Alright. Mithril is a material of both passing hardness and luster, and it is these two qualities for which it is valued by the weapon and armor smiths of the realm. However, there is a third quality of mithril that sets it apart from steel or shell, its durance. While even the finest steel may be melted by dragon's fire, become brittle in frigid flames, or turn to rust if not regularly and rightly oiled, mithril is once made eternally unchanging. In this volume, I will explain how one might go about making, shaping, and employing mithril in one's work. Interesting. Good to know.
Oh, Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship.
That is
Said
correct.
It was called the Invincible.
Oh, really? This is the Invincible. Okay. Alright. Simeon's treasury of knowledge. Sorry, my eye is itching a little bit. Jesus. Volume ye 11th, ye treasury of beasts. Ye seas which gird about ye land of Ballistea on all sides doth churn most frothily with diverse and deadly creatures. Among these are beasts more prodigious in size than entire islands, yet customarily as placid as ye very doldrumers. Yet lo, when they do awaken, towering waves are driven forth, like in proportion to great mountains. Ye peoples of ye outer seas, in which these creatures dwell, doth live in great terror of ye writhen isles, as certain chroniclers make record of their being known. Right. Well then, Harpocrates, good to see you.
Horseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
Thank you.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men. Here you go.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts.
I can understand that.
I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head.
Ultima.
But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize.
Right.
I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
Well,
Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as noodles.
No, I can see him too.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
Do you think
The
so?
loss of their parents weighs heavy on them. However well they hide it.
I can understand
Titan
it too.
took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Thank you,
Good day.
Hippocrates. Good day.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Right, but
How good it is to see you, Clive. Look around you.
well, it is a far cry from the Imperial Library in Oriflamme. In 5 short years, we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from aught but the privileged. We have liberated them, that they may fill the minds of all who hunger for knowledge.
Still,
There is much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can.
I...
One day, a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves, or failing that, the floor. Right.
It has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us not only of our home and our loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve, our hope. Hope that we might never have found again had you not taken his name and become a light in the darkness.
Had you not led us here,
To Benumir and the invincible where, among the ghosts of the fallen, our journey can continue. Here, in the belly of a Leviathan untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever. And here may it burn for 1,000 more. How about Tet and Crow?
I still remember.
The first day I met Tet and Crow, chasing their father about the hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's kettle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void they left in the children's lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here in the shelves to bury their sorrows in the leaves of these stones.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal, and that happiness lost may be found again. That's awesome.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
I have had adventures, yes.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Sid the Outlaw, leader of the faction believed responsible for the shattering of Drake's head in 873. With this single act of infantry, Sid's name quickly spread to the 4 corners of Alistea and beyond. I'm really sleepy, but I want to say hello, hi Espresso, welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a good weekend, and thank you for coming in. After Sid fell and his hideaway was reduced to rubble at the hands of Hugo Kupka, Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Sid the Outlaw and leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and their new recruits, he continued Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of the Mother Crystals. But I don't think we have rid the realm of any other Mother Crystal, right? Bestiary, sorry. A fire-respected icon that first emerged in the year of the realm 860. When Imperial forces attacked the Rosarian stronghold of Phoenix Gate, clad in infernal flame, the fiendish creature flung itself against the Phoenix, overpowering the icon with a strength and ferocity never seen before. Its reappearance was to usher in a second shocking revelation, that its summoned was none other than Clive Rusfield. Masked and unmasked, okay. Ramu. Modes of Thunder. The icon is known, with Stolfos Telemann. Dominance of the Icon must often emerge among descendants of the Modes of Thunder, a tribe who once dwelled in the lands of Central Ashlands that the Kingdom of Walut now lays claim to. Mayhap in part due to the tribe's comparatively advanced learning, Ramu is associated with wisdom and judgment to this day. Alright. Typhon. Seemingly drawn to the destruction of the heart of Drake's head, Ultima emerged from a Terran reality, wearing the skin of Typhon, a withered and wizened colossus, and drew Clive into a space between worlds wherein the ethereal entity might test his worth as a vessel. We've also seen Odin, Bahamut, Titan, Suparna, well, and Shirada, next to Garuda. And we've seen plenty of other monsters too. Panthers, Grey Claws, Vampire Thorns, Chocobos, Antelopes, Bighorns, Hornets, Black Widows, Vultures, Wolves, Adamantises, Bombs, Iron Giants, Fafnir of the North, an ancient dragon adapted exclusively for life on the ground, and as such is encased in a thick bony armor, and Avisis. Cool. Alright.
Did you learn everything you needed?
For now. But I'll come back. Thank you. Hippocrates. Alright, let's rest now. Gotta be ready.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Well,
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right. I'll have a look.
alright.
Then you get some rest.
Well, can't promise that. I noticed that my camera's a little bit
What
off.
could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Alright,
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Gav. Hey, Jill.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Thank you. I see that. Wall of Memories. The Oath. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid. This crystal shard transfixed with tin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. This is the only memory that we have right now, but I'm guessing that we're able to put everything in it, you know, at some point. Missives, the reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the Thing in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Gav. Alright, Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
The one
we've
and
been
only.
waiting for.
So then.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well.
Right.
It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. in exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We are trying to change that.
We are.
And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but
Just called it a burden on my body.
We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
he did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
That's right. The only one that actually knows for sure is Torgal.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
No, he sealed it within himself.
Do you think he will ever come back?
He must.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
"18 long years have we waited."
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Alright, let's begin. Could have been a cool place to end last time, but you know. Hey, Joshua. In the Northern Territories.
And so the North is lost.
Are you
I knew that the
okay?
blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
They're not. You've saved me. And I promise I'll do something with the gift of life you've given me. Way to sound dramatic, obviously, but
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing.
what?
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
I guess we're as good as finished then. I have to leave. The Gathering Storm. Well,
What would make Martha leave the rest?
I don't think something particular made her leave the rest. It's just she might have been taken. Or the blight reached them. That could also be it. Quite a big consequence, right? Hi. Goblin coin. Okay. I did not expect this to be just a secret room. I actually thought this was gonna be a place where I could go back down. But no, apparently I just gotta go through a big circle. Local map. Right. I'll come back eventually to you. Hi. Well, Otto, what is it?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in this area started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual.
Right, but
Somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the poor bearers weak enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Right.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Yes.
All in good time, my fearless friend. All in good time.
Alright. So then. No quests to take care of except the cock and buck. Alright then. I'm gonna have to go down directly. Instead of opening the map directly here, I'm just gonna have to go down, talk to them, and then go to Martha's Rest. I wonder how much the things in the map has changed in the past 5 years.
Finish with that, Lance.
Welcome back, Sid.
Thank you, Stace. Alright, Obulus. You had something to ask of me?
Damn blighted bilge.
What happened?
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's rosy.
No.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tart.
There it is again.
Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so.
Just for a moon.
Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Bloody more.
Right.
Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Someone finds you some pitch. Wait. What is that green currency?
Of course, Obulus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands.
Well, of course.
Now, well, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative.
You take me
And
where
it
there are
just so
trees.
happens, I once heard the thorny pitches of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
You know what? That sounds okay.
Easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Right. We'll prioritize that. This is the way to get out. Alright. So, that's where we have to go. This is where we are going to go, to 3 Reeds. We are going to prioritize the side quest and come back, complete it, and then we'll move on. Can I just go down? Yes, we can. Yes, I can.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Let's begin like this. Yes. Ah. You lose. Alright. So, enemies and everything else, level 24. I have enough for an orchestrion roll now.
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Good. Yeah, that's the best thing. Let's travel back to the hideaway. The entrance point is the exact same place where I need to give it back to Obelisk. Are you freaking serious? Alright. Thank you, Says. Alright, Obulus.
Well, did you find me some wax?
I did.
Find is one way of putting it.
I got it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long
Hey,
as
Guns,
stays
how are you
above
doing?
the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Now we know.
Same as me old man.
Oh, really?
He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
And that's all what we can ask for. I'm doing good, thank you, Guns. I actually started stream way later than what I wanted to beforehand. I planned to start at 8, I started at 10, basically. Because I was playing Final Fantasy XIV before. I'm doing a sightseeing log in there, and that depends on time, in-game time, so I had to wait for quite a while, and I ended up going for like an hour and a half more than what I had planned. So, I ended up moving stream quite a bit. But I'm doing good. How about you? It's been so long since I last talked to you, man. Badge of Might +1, awarded to soldiers for unparalleled displays of courage on the field of battle. The feeling of accomplishment it enkindles in the recipient's heart is thought to enhance future performance. Attack is up by 12. Alright. So then... no more quests, correct? No. Alright, to Martha's Rest then. Been working? I'm glad!
What happened here?
Oh god.
Come on. We need to find the others.
Hey, I was told to find you, Cursebreakers. Yeah, I've also been busy with work. I hadn't really been as consistent as I wanted to, but yeah, it's been going better. I've been able to stream a little bit more,
I'm
so
sorry, Sid.
yeah.
We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
Thank you.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Hey.
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards.
Right.
Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go,
What is it?
one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a Cullen.
What?
I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Right. This actually does not sound okay. I actually am curious. What the heck? What the heck is a green currency?
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
That's a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Which means... the Empire's also sending a message to the bearers and to Sid. I really like the way that it looks for the characters that have gotten their brands removed, honestly.
If those Orsons touch hair on Martha's head, oh, kill 'em.
You and I both, bud. You and I both. Killer bees are still lower level.
Get surrounded.
Yes. I like Ramu's thing, but I'm not so sure if I like it better than the other ones. Mobility is just such a huge thing for me, and pulling the enemies makes it a lot easier to grab the combos.
Up ahead.
Hi. Are you okay?
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Crap.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then, they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Oh, God. Martha, please. Be well.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in this area, and they want to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
He sounds so angry when he goes like, "Stay down."
It's over.
It's over. So angry. Let's build that finish, like that limit a little bit back up.
All yours, Torvald.
Level up. Good. That's level 26. Get him, boy. Let's keep on moving then. Or let's get that Bloom Widow then. Got it. Not too bad, not too shabby, I don't think. Let's keep it moving then.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
For these ones, we are. Hopefully the abbot isn't. Ugh. Never actually gets any easier looking at all the people that we failed to save for all these side quests, man. Usually on an RPG, you end up saving people through the side quests and stuff, but...
I thought you lot were all spent.
Oh.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
No.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
You think so? No.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
I don't think you know who you're
Dwell
dealing
in
with.
darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Here you go. Take this and stay down. Gotcha. Your friend is in a world of hurt now. And you just decided to join him. How nice. Look at that combo! That was dope! Nice. Valley Matter and Wyrite. Alright. Used in crafting.
Is that all of them?
Hopefully so.
I think so.
Got him. And that's... I still don't know what that is. The Breath of Wind Gouge. Reduces gouge cooldown time by 3 seconds. That's fine.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
They were going to hang him after all. Have to move around. Look for him. Abbot. More.
The abbot.
Is he? He was. Gosh darn.
The bearers died protecting it. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Can we help you?
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
Yes.
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true.
Well, I meant the one that said we're here, but... I understand your plight.
The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be safe unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sue's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
Of course it wasn't.
I shall.
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
I think he's gone now. Turned to stone.
He's gone.
Fully. Like I said, plenty bad that,
We've laid the abbot to rest. The bearers. They didn't need to die like this.
no one did.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials as she and the abbot could escape.
The abbot stayed,
I
protected
gathered
them.
the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to.
We'll do it.
I'll do it.
course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Right. Thank you, both of you. Come, Torgal. Like I was saying before, usually RPGs have quests that, with your help, end up in a happy ending or something of the sort. Unfortunately, this is dark fantasy. And things are quite dire yet, so not everything that we help with is actually going to be resolved into a happy ending. It just might actually become more dire because we ended up doing something here. Hello? Adiman. Rank C. Bounty. Okay. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. Alright.
Has spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
You keep doing that. Get electrified. No. Come on, Ariman. Stop right there.
Nice try.
Bring you down.
Fire and flame! Nice try. Too slow.
That's good. That's quite a bit. Quagga? I don't know what that is. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Another takedown is good. Take some of this. Quagga again. Gotcha. There's so much. Just get the two. Ah. Gotcha. Took a little bit of my attention. Well, not just a little bit, but that's 5,000 gil and 10 more of those green things. I really have no idea what that is.
See that coming.
There he is, defeated. That was a Mark C, was it? I honestly have absolutely no clue of what that was. Like, I get it. That's what the Moogle was keeping, but still quite mysterious in that regard. Here we go. We've arrived. I'm sorry.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
All right. May your souls find rest. Wait, Jill. Get off your chair. Okay, well.
What of the Imperials?
Pyre was made.
All right.
It's
No
more than
chair.
they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
Oh God. What was it that I had to do with that? I actually have forgotten. What do I have to do with that? Get out of your chair. Giwaraza. Sound alerts. Gosh darn. Get out of your chair. And this is... Oh, crap. Squats. Alright. Good on that. And thank you for the water, too. Good thing I have it right here on me. I don't know why this is happening with the sound alerts though, but like once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, lowest possible. You're a jerk. You're a jerk, man. What? Gosh darn. Fucking hell. I have to raise the that thing. I have to raise the frick out of that thing. Oh my god. Change your voice, low as possible. Worth. This is the lowest I can go. So it's a little bit lower than what I was doing before. Not too much, but it is still low. That's as best as I can do for now. Anyways, thank you for the water, and thank you for making me exercise even more than today. For anyone that doesn't know and has been watching videos for a while, I like dancing. I've been dancing for a while. Upwards of 8 years, maybe 9 years. Something like that. Not as long as I've lived in the place that I live now, but I've been dancing for more, higher than 7 years, I think. And I've been going to classes on Saturdays, which today is Saturday, if you're watching this on YouTube. And today was that. Raza was there with me as well. And, yeah, my legs are gonna be dead tomorrow. I just know they're gonna be dead tomorrow.
Anything catch your eye?
Yes, your orchestrion roll. Give it to me.
Thanks very much.
That was 20,000. Well, fine.
That all, is it?
Yeah, that's gonna be all, I think. Alright. Hello, Martha.
No one survived then?
Well, you did.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Hey, thank you for the long and stretchy.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands.
It's
Coast
not
to
your
cast
fault,
their
though.
remains.
Ah,
That was good of you.
that was nice.
It should have
Stretch.
been. This was all my fault.
Thank you for that.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the
Oh, my
fool
neck
I am.
actually needed it too.
The rumours started moons ago of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bears.
But it was moons
I
ago.
assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a
You
ghost
could not
story
have
to make
actually
folk
known.
Think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bear.
And in ordinary times you would have been right.
You should do that, yes.
What these black
It's
shields
fun.
are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all?
I don't know.
My mother obviously has a hand in this.
Yes.
I cannot make sense of her actions.
No, I don't think anyone could, Clive.
Picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands.
Right.
Now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Right,
Those
but
Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people. They're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived.
oh,
He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
oh, okay.
We must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Well, of course. Alright. I still don't get what the green things are, though. The marks also gave me some. I should return to the hideaway, but there's also a quest here, and it has a plus sign, so it means that I'm unlocking something. Maybe. Hey, Rowan.
Don't just pass me by.
I'm not. What do you want?
You handy with that sword of yours?
Yes.
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Of course I can.
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
Yeah, horse birds, I
Not
know
just
them.
any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock.
Whiteheart.
Bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Whiteheart.
Fighting bandits.
Apparently so.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score.
Looking to settle the
then.
score.
Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Of course, I will. Alright.
Alright.
There's a good lad.
Of course.
Where can I find these chocobos?
Everywhere.
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
Right.
She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
Good luck to you.
Whiteheart.
And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
Something tells me that after such a long time, because this is a plus quest, after such a long time, we're finally reuniting with our Chocobo and she wasn't dead. That could be. I would be very happy if that was the case, to be perfectly honest with you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
It is. But Whitehearts, I think, refers to her being white. Like our Chocobo way back in the day, remember? 18 years ago. Hello? I don't see any bandits, though. But a white feather I do.
A white feather.
You know, for White
I thought
Heart.
Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Very well could be.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Could have gotten a flock, and now. Fighting off bandits. A white chocobo pinion. Pinion. We could do well fighting some great claws. Gotcha. Got him. That wasn't really all that bad, and we do get points for doing these smaller battles, so I'm happy to do them whenever. Bandits.
Chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Right. So, driven up against that old barks. Wait, is it? Actually looks to be male, but...
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not if I allow it.
Around here they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
How about you piss off?
But don't say I didn't warn you.
Come here.
This
You want to bring it? Try attacking me again. Well, you did try.
Nice try.
Okay, limits back. A harrier hound. Oh. Ah. Let me finish off this. I am the thunder. Yes. Gotcha. Huntsman. Ah. I love that. The upgrade was very good. Very much worth it. Get it to you. Right. I need better timing on this. Usually very hard for me. Ah. My wound's moist. Got him. Only 24 points. That's not exactly what I wanted, but... So... Have we finally found Ambrosia after all this time?
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
Right. The bark and the quack. So it's Ambrosia after all this time.
Let's go.
I think it is. She saved us way back then.
Ambrosia.
Yes.
It is you. You survived.
Do we recover our chocobo from this, or what is it that we get out of that plus?
You found yourself a flock.
That's nice, right? You've taught them well too.
Oi! Is it over?
Yes.
I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on.
Why?
Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Is that the whole flock, though?
Not only that.
Not only that, you know, this used to be my chocobo.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Yes.
Well,
But I couldn't really say
no,
that.
sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are, you done right by me.
Oh, Ambrosia.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Oh, that's cute. And I just got done talking about not having happy endings, too.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
That's awesome.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. Lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Why? Oh, you're gonna bring some saddles and stuff? I could have just taken Ambrosia over back to the town, you know? It's a long walk. Didn't really need to. Well, he decided on its own, so. There we go. Oh, with an eye patch and everything. Aren't you glad, Ambrosia?
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
Yeah.
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
Well, we did take care of the bandits for you now,
Hear
so.
that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
A little bit late for that.
That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. That can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind.
Yes, you are a sod.
Let's be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
So I'm thinking that you get this as a reward for doing that quest, then.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Okay. This is good. This is very nice. In my book, this is just amazing. The White-Winged Wonder. And we get 20 of those. Ambrosia's stack. A bespoke saddle and blinders worn by Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Ambrosia. Sharp Fang, too. Chocobo unlocked. Alright. That's just it. That's the message. Tutorial on Chocobo. After 18 long years, Clive has finally reunited with his faithful steed. Hold that while in the field to summon Ambrosia, and next to mount the Chocobo. When you ride alone. Alright, so...
Fly, Ambrosia.
This makes me so happy. And it's so much faster to traverse like this, too. Alright. Fly, Ambrosia. This is... Oh my god, this makes me so happy. I was just done talking about, like, how we never get happy endings with these quests, and immediately right after, it's the happiest of endings. I was hurting, though. That's for sure. Alright. So that's the only quest that we unlocked here, right? Inaccessible? What do you mean, inaccessible? The green sheaves. Well, not through Eastpool, doesn't, but also inaccessible over here. To Shallop Rock, Hawk's Crycliff, Quiet Science, and the Silken Strand. If that's what it is, then... I'm so happy. Let's return to the hideaway, then. We have to see to Gav.
Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
Well, yeah, I literally just now asked if Gav is returned. Hey, Gav.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
Last time I tried giving you some kind words,
Fishing in the wrong barrel.
you didn't really take them well.
Now sit down, you fool.
Alright. No, this is the thing.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
Yeah.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist.
But I don't think it's only that.
And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
I really like Gav's
Now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
accent.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to sit upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
There it is.
It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals.
Once again. The thing is, the more Mother Crystals we destroy,
Remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
right.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
Exactly.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Directly
Drake's
into it.
Breath.
Yeah.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Port
Who's
Isolde.
that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Yeah, him.
Wait, Rossfield.
I am a Rossfield.
You're a Rossfield, of course.
Good thinking, Gav.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for?
Do we actually think it's just gonna be that easy then? I like to see Gav's enthusiasm now. And he was the one that salvaged the crystal punctured with the daggers too. Alright, so now we get full access to the things here at the hideaway, I suppose. Otto's counter is now open. Okay. Alliant reports the Patron's Whisper and the Hunt Board. All three are located near Otto in the mess. Renown. Okay, gotcha. Completing side quests available through Alliant reports or defeating notorious marks found on the Hunt Board will earn Clive renown. Inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. So that's what that was. That I could claim, I mean. Good to know and fine to understand now. Why must this, like... Why is this not, like, just readily accessible from everywhere? Like, do I have to go all the way around?
Waiting for indeed.
Alright, but we have one more orchestrion role here. Soros' Fated Form. Nope, this is the one. The Fender's Footsteps. From a Bender. Finally, man. Finally. Alright, let's, there's nothing new to get there. There's that. So let's start by getting this side quest here, and then we'll move on. Get the other things. Hello. Who needs our help? Would you look at all this? You finally managed to make things grow, did you, Cormac?
Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Yeah.
Is everything alright?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
Right.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martell's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died.
Right.
And now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. Welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers on account of all they do for the hideaway.
Right.
You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Why not? I'm sure they'll be pleased.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you.
It really does change the tone after the 5 years.
Once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
That's good. I'm glad to have that.
You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
I'm glad to see that the spirits are higher than ever here at the hideaway. Better here, at least, than anywhere else in the world. At least for bearers. At some point I meant to say also that I actually enjoy the way that the mark looks now that they've taken it away. Like, they're no longer branded. Tarja took it away.
Did you come through the forge today? Smells like a still.
Through the forge it is. Alright, let's move away. You have fun, Torval. Not gonna go in there just yet. But for now...
That room's as ragged as...
Hey, Fabian.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martell.
We got apples.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Yeah.
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be.
Mortal
I'll be
apples.
proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Happy to be the bearer of good news.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
How about you?
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Have some more Martel apples. I think you'll quite enjoy them. Sweet as you like, they said.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you?
You want some Martel?
Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the dead ones. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you.
Of course not.
Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Of course. Compliments to the chef,
Last
right?
three apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
For now, Desiree.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper?
Hmm.
Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Let me ask about you first.
Business is busy.
On top of my regular duties here at the Whisper, Otto has piled countless other tasks, from transcribing and sorting Stolas reports to penning needful missives. Not that I'm complaining, mind. I enjoy writing. I have ever since I learned my letters from Jara back in the old hideaway. I won't claim to have been his best student, though. That honor goes to Shelley.
Still.
I like to think Jara will be proud of me. Proud of me, too. Were he with us today.
Lots of people died, dude.
Words are immortal.
They live on in others. And if the words are your own, so too are you. Do you know who taught me that? It was Jara, in our last lesson before Titan came. It stayed with me ever since his passing, and inspired me to become what I am today. I imagine we survivors all have a history like that, of someone who remains with us, even though they're gone.
Alright.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Completing side quests or defeating notorious masks will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's mess of your current renown level, and accept any donations available. Renown is not used upon accepted donations, and it will never diminish. Good to know. Alright. Talk to the tea house. 400 ability points, this is worth it. You merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. Hot struck do again.
Here you are.
Thank you. Respect. Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The Blood Axis.
You earned this.
Thank you. Rating of 85, a Berserker ring. Right. That's good to know.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thank you, Desiree. Hey, God.
How are you doing?
I want to ask about you first.
Oh, same old.
In it. What just got me reporting through the reading through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problems need dealing with now and what can be saved for later. It was still early days back in the old place, so I could just about handle the job myself. State of the world now, though, I need Dee's help to sift through it all. And that's just a sifting. Actually solving any of these problems is a whole other headache. The course breakers take the urgent stuff, but we're still stuck waiting for volunteers to handle the rest. If you ever find yourself at a loose end, well, you know where to find me.
And how about the past 5 years?
So much has happened since that night. Feels like a lifetime ago. Well, we'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martel, they're still with us in our hearts.
Sid.
When I found out he was gone, I thought that was it for us.
He's still with us too.
With us and in you. You took his name and gave us hope when we had none. Well, I suppose what I'm trying to say is, don't be a stranger, eh? A Hideaway ain't nothing without a Sid.
Alright.
Anything catch your eye?
Well, I see that there's absolutely nothing.
Seen enough?
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
So there's no way that anything catches my eyes. Nectar, how's about it?
There you are, Capo. I've been looking all over for you.
Right.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Coupeau.
The hunt board?
Right.
It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Coupeau. I knew all that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Coupeau, I am the mightiest of all the Moogles. No fiend of the forest or ghoul of the greensword can measure up to. So I need you to slay them all, Coupeau.
Right. But that would mean...
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Alastia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else.
Right.
So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
We'll try.
It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Coupeau. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the bills and get posted on the board.
Alright. Can we ask about your adventures then, Nectar?
Did I ever tell you about the time I visited the Great Continent, Coupeau?
Great Continent?
I don't think so.
Of course I didn't, because I've never been, Coupeau.
Alright.
Look at these wings. Do they look like the sort of them I carry a Moogle across countless leagues of open sea?
Well...
They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid, Coupeau.
Right.
It's precisely what you see before you, Coupeau. The curse breakers note down the details of any particular dangerous monsters they hear about or encounter in the course of their duties, Coupeau. And post a bill is here, Coupeau, so that a stout soul who wishes to do the realm service might set out to slaughter an ungodly horror or two, which is where you come in, Coupeau. As for me, I have the most important duty of all, painting a big red cross over each and every one you cut down, Coupeau, so that everyone can sleep at night knowing that the realm is a safer place, Coupeau. Did you see the curse breakers give every bit a rank of riskiness, Coupeau? From this thing could kill you with a single swipe to a 7-nation army couldn't scratch this thing's skin. But I'm sure you'll be fine, Coupeau. Well, not sure, but that's one risk I'm willing to take.
Alright, let's view the hunt board then. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted here. That fearless hero, such as Clive, will take it upon attempts to help down and slay the notorious marks. Well, we did do that one. Harriman, a member of the Blood Axis station at Martha's Rest, reported that he had been seen upon in the marshes. A trader coming by the way of Caer Norbent met with a troop of Cursebreakers. Caer Norbent. Though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their paths, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. And Belphegor, adjacent to Eastpool. Okay, we can go for both of these. The Broken Hilt of Rosaria, this is a B and this is another C. Clairview and Senbrek. I think I can do that. Let's do that as soon as I finish this over here. Not that. But the quest. The one we literally just begun. Well, not just begun, but you know what I
I
mean.
hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Yes, there is. I'm sorry to worry everyone about it.
Think it's alright to touch him?
You go first. Don't worry, Torgal is very friendly. He's more pup than wolf. Hey, Cormac. I have a message from Otto. And
Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind. Even
Right.
to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
I don't think so.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop.
Right.
And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
Thank you. Really greatly appreciate it.
Like your fruit, Martel? Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
I'd be glad to. I mean to half the things. The fruits of our labors. That's a little bit more renown. And Martel apples. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Thank you. Well, that one's done. For now. Alright. Let's open the world map for now, then. That would be the way to go. I cannot go anywhere else. Also. Well, good. Let's continue with the story, then. I didn't really want to do anything else. Didn't really plan on doing anything on the other side of the map. Really wanted to. Southern Rosaria, then. Jill.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
Right.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
What's up, boy?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
You're saying this is the chance for you to face yours.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Let's go, boy. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We'll visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. All right. You deserve a rest.
There you go. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to press the button there. So for first time exploration, it's fine if I just don't do that. It's done. Not a lot of creatures on this side. And there's not a lot of other things to do on that other side, but this is where this connects, apparently. That's good enough, I suppose. Ordinarily, we would have had to come all the way around, so allow me. Yep, that wasn't really all that much health left. Toro could have finished it off fine. Before I continue though, I see that I have enough to upgrade on abilities. Mastered. That's good. Yeah. I will master Rook's Gambit as well too, at some point soon. No, you won't. God. Not a lot of other reasons to be fighting but to level up, and we're not close, but all the more reason to appreciate every single bit of it. Drove him to the corner. I'm really sorry about that. But then, how about some of this? Got him. Alright. Death Blossoms too. There we go. Good. Alright, with that in mind, it's time to head over into town, I guess. Not a lot of enemies, not a lot of space to run through, so... Well, there is quite a bit of space on this side. Let's take you both. One more. Got him. And let's get these birds out here too, just so that we're complete, I suppose. That's a way of putting it, right? Didn't really think that the other one would have been the one to go down first, but, you know. Yep, okay, that would do it, yep. And no health lost so far. This one was just close. Okay, fine by me. That's the way to kill spiders. That's just the way. Hey, Ambrosia.
Faster.
I see a lot more enemies over there. I am straying quite a bit away just to explore the map, but yeah, all right. How about no? For regular enemies, that is just so effective. The Rook's Gambit. We've got a Wyver. Bring you down. How's about this? Forget about the second one. Bring you down. Got you. You should be going down with this. That's it. Well, it wasn't as good as I hoped it would have been, but, you know, we still made it through. And we found this. So worth it? Black blood? Probably not. Let's go, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I think they're still using the clip from when he was a kid, though. I'm not sure, but I think that's the case. He might just speak differently for different characters.
Thanks, girl.
Farewell.
Gotcha. And how about you? Great job, Torval. And 14 gil, of course.
Ready, go?
Let's go, Ambrosia. I think it just speaks very sweetly to Ambrosia specifically. Ooh, did you look at that? Bling, 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 bling. Super combos. Alright.
Let's go.
Come on, girl. So I would suppose that we have to find something in order to open that. First and foremost. Gotta level up. I've been concentrating so hard. I actually really like the way that he just goes and stay down. Alright. We've made it all the way. Not that. We've made it all the way as far as we could to Aldale. Cannot enter the village, so
Come on.
let's get in.
Fly, Ambrosia.
With this, now I think is a good time to go back. Did I at some point activate something? Yes, I did. Huck's Craycliff.
Come on.
Let's go, girl.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind. Wait, now that that's done, am I able to travel? Yes, I am. Okay, that's good to know. Literally just had to start the quest. Let's get onto the town and then I'll try getting onto the marks. We've fought all of these, we've gotten all of them, we've already leveled up once. I'm not gonna grind for the experience, I'm just gonna move on.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
This is the shields.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Intimidation, I see.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Right. We'll just have to investigate, I
fancy
suppose.
dancing a gallows jig like the millers?
A merchant.
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours.
We've only got a Gaia blade and goldwork sash, battle chains, couple tassels or tassels. You got a meteorite though. I'll gladly grant
Much
that.
obliged.
20,000. A second orchestral roll. I will actually go for
There
that.
you
I'm
are.
pining for that.
Into the roads now.
Hey.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Of course.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
That's good to know. Of course I hadn't heard. I just got to.
How do you like that, boy? 100? I heard it were 1,000.
Several of the villagers. 2.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think it was the Black Shields.
Yeah.
Can't say I ever saw one before.
Yeah,
This
they
is the
were.
first time they visited the village.
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Do you want to? I don't think you're really cut out for it.
Firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Hey.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
It is quite a bit more dangerous to stay near these places because we are associated with the
These people live
Rustfields.
with a
So.
knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Yes.
You were right.
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? The new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Through Shallop Rock, and that oh, that's where that yields. Okay. Okay. Well. That's fine. Nope. Can we ride, actually? That'll be fine.
Ready, go?
Let's go, girl.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh, no.
You deserve a rest. Ever since the auditory, I've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waiting? Will the mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. It's going to like it.
Let's burn them. Oh, that was it. Good. I actually didn't know if that was going to be it for everybody. That was, indeed, everything for everybody. Now, there's 2 roads, 2 routes.
Over here!
There's bombs here. That was good. The bombs are a little bit, hard. Hello? What is this? Okay, Bullhorn Aid. What the hell was that?
More of my mother's men.
Take this.
Let's try.
Stay down. No, you don't. You won't so easily have us. That was actually quite close. We did go for that before on the other side. It's kind of a weird thing that we've explored pretty much everything. Kind of unintentionally, but still intentionally. I've changed routes now, and I believe that this is a good thing because these are here.
This one.
Okay, good. And what of this side then? Because this place is divided into multiple sections, I would suppose that there's stuff to find. Not all too much, but still quite a bit. Alright. Now we see more of them. Alright.
wits around it.
The war worm goes away. That was easy. Got him. Alright. But there was another way to... Nope, that was basically it. Let's get down. I did sell the item before, so... Right. Okay, good. Yeah, totally intended. I'm not just super concentrating on pressing the buttons.
Blood, Clive.
Yeah.
And still wet.
Hey, Torgal.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel.
Of course.
Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
That's exactly what we
To
wanted.
dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield to Brazaria.
Are you really serious? Cure right away? All 6 for you. I don't think you'll last much after this. Got him. Good job, Torgal. Thank you, Jill. That was nice. That was nice. I don't know what else to tell you. That was actually really nice.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you... We come bearing a message.
The only message you'll be able to bring.
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
Is that you are being hunted?
They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Guardians of the Flame? I actually don't know what that is. Yet.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Okay. My wounds, boy. Alright, so, since we don't have any other way to teleport all the way over here, I will actually do this now. Don't really want to see what's awaiting after this. I think I'm gonna be mad if I do. I will be mad. What's up, Torgal?
Find something, boy. Death.
Come on now.
Found her.
Hung upside down.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Yes.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Are we not bringing them down? Giving them a proper burial?
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Right. Well, for one, this is still inaccessible, but we are now able to warp. After that beautiful sight we just had, not Northreach, nor Lustwing. Eastpool. We're going all the way to Eastpool because there is something to do over here. A cliff nearby. And I would suppose it's here. So now that we've exited town, hey, Ambrosia.
Faster!
I'm sorry to the lands of Eastpool. 5 years ago, we brought calamity upon this land, just by existing.
This might take a while.
Not really all that much. Good enough for me. Alright. The way to go, all the way to the top. It was a heal by Eastpool, and so it is. Give it to me. This is a B rank. Belphegor. 8,000 for a bounty and 20 renown. It's an Avis too. All you. use this to get it closer. Got him. Gotcha. Try me. Gotcha. Okay, bring it.
Nice try.
Bring it down. Maybe not.
Nice try.
Bring it down. Just like that. Okay. That actually nearly killed us. But that's good money. Dragon talons, and I also got closer. Actually, we have enough renown for mere rewards.
Oh, there aren't any more of them.
I do hope so, too. This was one of them. The other one, near Caer Norvund. I actually don't totally know where this one would be.
Come on.
No need to worry about the other creatures, I don't think. That one was specifically a hill, but as for this one, I don't particularly know. Alright. Black Widow done. Alright. We are pretty much high level enough for them not to bother us at all, but they still wanted to give it a good one too. Well, that was it. Quite fast. Thank you, Jill. Greatly appreciated. Oh, there you are.
Let's go.
Honestly, do not know.
Straight home now.
Now, you know, a good idea would be to, because this place is big, and that's North Ridge Lost Wing, this is just Cair Norvin, Glorious Gate. Yeah. I think a good idea would be to travel back, see the posting again, and then come over. Because it does say Cair Norvin. I remember perfectly that it said Cair Norvin. I just don't know exactly where, and there's a new missive too, so. In our chambers.
That room's as ragged as...
Right. Well, no, we're here too. Desiree.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Yeah, they are.
Yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thank you. Nothing new on your side, right?
Anything catch your eye?
No.
Always something in there.
Alright, Nectar. This one, Angel of Death. A trader coming by the way of Cair Norvin met with a troop of Kurzbreaks traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. His eyes, wild and flickering, through the Kurzbreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey, though their paths, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up the brisk pace. Clairview Sunbreak. Right, Clairview Sunbreak. Let's go to our chambers for the missive then.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
We're sorting it out.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Alright, so, Wall of Memories, we have apples. Martel apples, and Ambrosia stack. Nice. Good shield shoot. Alright, let's read the missive. An apple a day, a bird by any other name. Let's see this.
Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person. But for every day we spend together it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say White Heart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Jill.
Lad from the yard ran up a basket of the martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as a morning breeze they were. I told myself I was the only one. I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've been done a fine job. Was the time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these. What for the foul bite, but for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. Otto. Thank you for the missives. I quite enjoy actually that. I quite enjoy that actually. I know speak how to. Alright, let's head back. Clairfield. Alright. Let's start back through here and we'll just move on. Not totally expecting to know where, but should be able to see the monster, though. Or at least hear it. It did say that it was close to the forest or the trees, something like that. Clairview. It should be over here, then. I could just go across the bridges a couple times, and that should be good. So long as we keep to the actual road, no problem with the enemies. Why, hello. Alright. Near the trees, it said. I see that. Oh, for frick's sake. It's a remnant of Garuda, probably. Come now. And you're done. I see that. Is it Chirata? Might be Chirata. Hello. Aruna. What? At any rate, it will give me a bounty, so it's fine.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
Bring it down. With your own power, too. Good on the parry, good on the parry. This. Yeah, I have to try that.
Nice try.
Once again, just the same. bring you down. Poor Sid. So it wasn't technically Chirata, but it was basically the same fight as Chirata. And we're back up to 20,000. Also, a clouded eye. To see the pattern on the surface of the spherical gem shift and twist. Crap. One would think a churning storm trapped within, though it must surely be a trick of the light.
Rest well. I know I will.
Goodbye, remnant of Benedicta. Alright, so those were all the marks that we could have gotten access to. I believe I'm going to do this one more time. Wait, not... Yep, the Odil Docks. Here we go. That's just it. Sorry for everything. What I mean is, sorry for the delay. I kind of really wanted to do that. All side content that I can do as soon as possible, I just want to do that. Especially because I'm not sure if there will be yet another time skip at any point. And I don't want to miss anything, you know?
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Elizabeth.
And this should be more than enough. Got it. 45 experience, that should be good, and we shall be on our way. Hey, Ambrosia.
Ready, go?
Let's go. I see a gate. Alright. Oh.
That'll do, girl.
Thank you.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldville, did you?
Yes.
Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day.
Just the other day.
Next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
Sorry. You shouldn't really have to be exposed to stuff like this. Bloody hides.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our home.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed. Be gone.
I heard you. In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. Alright. Sort of an obelisk, I suppose.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I would have us live in the Deadlands.
Hey, Chocobo.
You find no succor to the South Travellers, nor beyond the Buick. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
That doesn't bode well. Because that's exactly where we're headed. Well, that wasn't much of a climactic fight, but I can get that. I'll take it. A devil crab. Got him. Lots of crabs. Nice to have a little bit of a view of the beach, at least. Okay. Concentration is taking over, I'm sorry. With action RPGs and just generally speaking a lot of combat center stuff, I usually just lose myself to it. But all's well that ends well because I found a Black Hood. Can I be part of the organization now? Rook franchise. I would say. Rook franchise. That's Kingdom Hearts. For anyone that didn't actually get the reference. Oh, there was one more. Whoa, okay. That was a single enemy. We do have quite a few points now, so abilities should be a good thing to upgrade now. What should I? Yeah, Heat Wave would be nice, but I think I'll just upgrade. I'll master Rook's Gambit now. Yeah, that's good. Don't have enough for that. I liked the upgrade that they gave us for the first one, though. So upgrading it a second time is just a no-brainer.
What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. I told my uncle. Never better.
Hopefully, hopefully. Absolutely love the way that he just screams, "Stay down!" It's the best thing ever. The best thing in the world ever.
It's over.
Just finish it off, Jill. Didn't doubt you for a second. Alright. Have some more crabs. I absolutely stay down.
And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Right. Well, he had fleets. I don't see any of them now. 40 Sword the Obelisk activated. I understand I'm supposed to go over that way, but... Okay, now I see there's no way to go in here. Good to know. That's the third obelisk activated, and that is basically the entire thing explored. No, no. Just an angry mob being an angry mob.
Chances of slipping through unnoticed.
Of course
Need to find another way in.
Just anyway.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same.
Right.
Was that the only way in?
No.
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no.
A little bit
once
of
told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. And Lazarus.
So we are breaking in after all.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns. Alright.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hell.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I think so, but at the same time I don't think so. I'm just inclined to wait until I pass judgment. I see that this continues over here and we'll go over to the side. Probably all the way after the Rose Gate. We've done plenty today. It's been 2 hours and a half. I usually go for 3 hours, but I think that this is a really good stopping point for us. I think that the things that we accomplished were brilliant, though. We had, we found Ambrosia after the 18 years, and we ended up having a lot of things, a lot of quests. We did, we unlocked a few things. So, next time, we'll come in here, we'll explore the district, and we'll have a lot more fun. Thank you so very much for watching, for supporting, and stopping by, saying hello. If you've been watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing to the channel. I really am having a lot of fun with this game. The combat is really sweet, and I'm just really having a great time. So until then, I'll see you guys later.